Obanyana of America. There is Guta and Ponapa. I'm not sure what was more entertaining there, AJ's performance or the coach on the sideline, but whatever way, it's another seed that's gone in the men's singles after the number 5 seed went earlier on today. These are two pairs who aren't seeded in the women's doubles. Lee and Obanyana, 34 in the world. Guta and Ponapa ranked 21.
Eva serves.
Okay, Eva will serve. Which side?
So it's going to be Eva Lee who will serve first when this game does get underway. Well, they've never met before, these four players, and they know should they come through they've got a tough match to come, but I don't think they'll be thinking about the number 2 seeds in Chen Wen-Sing and Chen Yu-Chin just yet. Here's Guta and Ponapa. They feel the draw has been fairly favourable. That's what they've been saying ahead of this. Their coach has been saying they need to cut down on the negatives, because after that glittering 2010, Jill, it's not been quite as golden in 2011.
No, and that's reflected in their win-loss record for this year. Negative, only 6 wins to 10 losses, and world ranking at 21. I mean, of course, there was such euphoria, wasn't there, in Delhi last year when they won that gold medal in the women's doubles. And since then, I mean, of course, there's, you know, when you have a wonderful result like that as a player, you're bound to have a down period afterwards, because you can't keep that level of euphoria going at a constant on a plateau for that length of time. It's a human reaction. You tend to have a bit of a low afterwards. But, you know, I think that, to be honest, they've come up against some difficult pairs in the draw, and I can understand why they're fairly happy with the draw here, because despite being number 2 seeds, I think Chen Wen-Sing and Chen Yu-Chin have been struggling of late in world badminton. Both the players really struggling with their low serves, and therefore whoever wins this match has got a reasonable chance.
Well, this is Lee Obanyana, who have made it through to the second round in 2 of their last 3 events. They won the Brazil International Badminton Cup last October. Lee, who was born in Hong Kong, on the left-hand side, Obanyana on the right-hand side. A pairing you know much about, Jill? Come across before too many times?
I've followed their results a lot. I wasn't in Canada or the US Open, but I've been following the events online and so on, so their names keep coming up. Yeah. And I, of course, watched them at the Uber Cup finals in Kuala Lumpur last year. So, yes, I've seen them, but I don't know an awful lot about them. But,
of course, we both were at the Commonwealth Games in India. It should be stressed that's where Jwala Guta and Ashwini Ponapa won, which is why it was such a big deal. They were in Delhi. It's Ivanka Pokorin who is the umpire. And there's Laverin's Best of South Africa, the service judge. They took a little bit of time out of the game, I think, for a little period after the euphoria. And it's, in fact, that euphoria still goes on, because I know Jwala's just won a big award in India, hasn't she?
Highest sports award that you can possibly win. She's been nominated for it, and I don't think she's actually received it yet, but she's going to. Yes.
The fact she was nominated. And Ashwini Ponapa there, she kind of looks a deceptive, aren't they? She has that sort of Bambi look around about her, but she's pretty vicious with the way she plays sometimes. They're in a very aggressive pair, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And the left-hander, Jwala Guta, she will look to come forward to the net whenever possible. She's a wonderful mixed doubles player. She was in the quarter-final of the mixed doubles when the World Championships were played in Hyderabad 2 years ago. And, you know, she's been missing from the mixed doubles because, of course, Diju Valiavitel has had this minor back surgery. And therefore, she's been concentrating on the women's doubles and perhaps has lost a bit of confidence because she hasn't had the 2 events to play of late.
He's back now, though, isn't he?
He is.
So
yes.
They will be playing in the mixed doubles. And she's the boss, isn't she, of the pair? She's in charge.
Definitely.
As you will probably see over the next half an hour or so, depending how long this game goes on for.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right,
Eva Lee, Paula Lynn Obanyana, USA. On my left, Jwala Gupta, Ashwini Ponapa, India. Eva Lee to serve to Jwala Gupta. La ball, play.
Well, is it more Indian celebrations on this show court on day one of the 2011 World Championships? Well, not a bad opening rally.
1 love.
Yeah, the early signs of the aggression of this Indian pair. Ashwini Ponapa driving it back. I think when they looked at the draw as well, we mentioned how they thought they looked for the Chinese pairs, and the fact that they don't meet any of those early on gives them a chance to, you know, try and build up some momentum here. Obviously, that could be a close run thing here, but you'd have to feel they are the favourites to succeed in this matchup against the Americans.
Yes, I do. I think both the Indian players have got a full array of shots. I think they're both very skillful players, and the only thing that pairs would have to do to break them down is to get them out of their favoured formation. And because Jwala Gupta is so good at the front of the court and she wants to go to the front, tactically when you're playing against her, you've got to try and get her to the back. And the thing that impresses me is that they complement each other so well as a pair, because Ponapa, she's only a slight athlete, but she's got a very good smash, but more importantly, she places it so well. She often plays the channel attack down the centre of the court, and that narrows the angle of reply, and therefore...
Just saw a good example here.
Yeah, her left-handed partner can try and intercept. It didn't come over the net, but she was ready and waiting.
That's right, yeah. No, you were illustrating the point as she actually played the shot.
It's a good smash.
Service over 3-6.
With herself there, Jwala Gupta, but happier with her playing partner putting away the smash.
Service over 7-4.
Yeah, that's just a classic rally as far as the Indian pair are concerned. Jwala Gupta smashing from the back of the court, immediately moving forward to the net. Her partner playing the channel attack down the centre, and the left-handers ready and waiting to finish it off from the front of the court.
Yeah, they're looking very good so far.
9-4.
All going according to plan for India.
Service over 5-9.
Powerful smash, isn't it?
That's what I meant by lips can be deceptive.
Yeah. 10-5.
Why is, I mean, it may not be a simple question, you can answer though. Why is she able to, despite a slight frame, able to create that much power.
11,
Technique and timing.
5, interval.
Two simple things. It's hitting the shuttle in badminton is not about power. It's all about technique and timing. And if you look when she's going to hit overhead, the rotation of the shoulders is quite pronounced, but the real thing is the pronation of the forearm. As she's hitting the shuttle, she's really turning that forearm and cracking against the shuttle, and that creates the extra pace. Very, very good technique, and of course very good timing.
Well, 11-5 the advantage then at the interval here for Gudrun Ponopa, and just a mere 4 minutes it took to take those 11 points. And they'll be very happy so far. A lot of work ahead here for Leona Banyana to get themselves back in this match.
There's Joanna Gutter, one of the few players in world badminton that uses the forehand serve in doubles.
Five.
And normally that's seen as a bit of a weakness, but not the way she serves it.
5.
That's absolutely correct. She's got a lovely serve, and when she's as accurate and as she is with her forehand serve, why would you change it?
Sure.
14-5.
Well, it's a run of 4 straight points. And that run comes to an end.
Service over 6-14. Service over 15-6.
Well, they felt that the practice had gone well. The national coach, Gopijan, believed that they could really go well this week, this pair, despite obviously not being seeded. Just said they have to cut down on the negatives, in other words, cut out the mistakes. Haven't been too many unforced errors so far from them. Can't say the same about the opposite pair, though.
17-7. 18-7. 19-7.
Yeah, well, she's disappointed with that.
8-19.
It was a lot more difficult shot to play. She was at full stretch on the backhand side.
Nine, 19.
Just couldn't get out of the way quick enough there.
20, game point.
So game points
9.
and lots of them for Joanna Gutter and Ashwini Ponopa. Look at that.
Game.
Right according to plan. High fives, pats on the back, and they deserve them because it's been almost to perfection the way this match has gone so far. And they've taken the opening game 21-9.